here with another Arizona Cardinals franchise video. We are 7-2 here to face the 4-5 Atlanta Falcons. They're still a higher overall than us. We have the #1 rushing offense in the league by a mile. They have the second worst rushing offense in the league with Bijan Robinson. That's a little weird, but still the 10th best passing defense. We have the worst passing offense in the NFL, 14th in points per game, second in allowing points per game. So defense on top for us. We're currently holding the 2 seed as the Eagles are holding the 1 seed as they are also 7-2. Didn't think the team would be so good off the rip after year one. The team was kind of like mediocre in year one. I missed a lot of open games that I should have won. But let's see some linebacker breakout challenge part 2 here. I believe this should be for Kenny Sears, or maybe, yeah, it will be for Kenny Sears. He says he's hungry and something else that I couldn't read in time. Game day challenge, get Kenny Sears 4 tackles plus for a loss to upgrade his dev trait. What? Does he already have superstar development? No, he has his star development. You want me to get 4 tackles for a loss with a linebacker? Kind of ridiculous. We also have a defensive lineman breakout challenge. So let's see what we have there, as it will be Chase Young. Nice stuff. Choose a new goal, combined 5+ tackles for a loss. He's not getting that. Yeah, let's choose a new goal for us. I had something different in my head for him this week. Yeah, let's choose something else. 2 sacks. Oh my gosh. 4 tackles for a loss, 5 tackles. This seems the most realistic one. 5 tackles and 2 tackles for a loss. Maybe he can get that. We'll see how that goes. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and or subscribe. Mostly the viewers on my channel are the only ones who watch this, and usually new people don't come across these videos. So we'll see what we have for the team here before we move into this. We still have Clayton Tune as the starting quarterback. Kyler Murray is still going to be out just for this final week, and then we're going to move on without him. Clayton Tune is 3-0 right now, so I don't really know if that's a bad thing, honestly. Jaden Reese continues to drop passes. Offensive line, it's hit or miss. Sometimes they're really good. A lot of the time, I'll just get tackled in the backfield. Then the very next play, they're just amazing at blocking for some reason. But this is what we got going on for the team. Donald Roberts, at the end of the last video, got revealed for Superstar X Factor, and I can't adjust the roster because that's how you activate the X Factor. You have to generate a new lineup, which is stupid. And of course, the glitch in the game where you can't actually auto-generate the best lineup because EA is a multi-billion-dollar company and they still don't fix minor things about their games. And of course, once I adjust this lineup, everything's going to get changed the way I don't want it to be. But either way, we got to get Donald Roberts his X Factor, which it's still not showing up. So I just changed everything for no reason. That's annoying. Is there any other way to fix that? I'm generating the best lineup. Donald Roberts, please get your X Factor ability. Please show it at least. Universal coverage. He has flat zone KO. I like the recuperation. Let's actually do, he doesn't have deep zone KO. He's not a higher overall yet. So that's all we can do for now. Let me readjust my entire roster now. Sure, so we're going to have Michael Wilson in the slot now over Rondale Moore. Rondale Moore is just going to be the number 3. Jaden Reese, sure, at the backup slot is fine then. And then I would like to have Anthony Shipp at the rush defensive tackle instead of, I mean, Darius Robinson's really not bad there, so we'll keep him there. I do not want Kenny Sears coming off the edge. Do not want Donald Roberts there. Mac Wilson, God, no, he's not going to be the sub linebacker. I got to manually adjust all of that. They want Max Melton in the slot. God, no, dude. Get him out of here. I do not want Max Melton in the slot. It's going to be Jaden Blackburn. Then Dexter Weldon is the number 2. So we're sure we're going to have Elijah Jones, who is actually pretty solid as the backup slot corner. So the specialist looks a lot better now. I'm going to keep Anthony Shipp just not as the rush defensive tackle. Actually, maybe over Justin Jones. I will switch it at the last minute. But that's what we got for the sub linebackers. Cody Barton's easily the one. He's been amazing for us so far. Same thing with Stephon Gilmore. He's been great for us. It's a shame that he's regressing. Chase Young really hasn't done much despite him having superstar development. Zaven Collins mainly only gets sacks during the coverage sacks. But yeah, apart from that, I'm going to move Max Melton and put Jalen Thompson as the backup strong safety as well. All right, finally adjusted everything. Let's move in to the game against the Atlanta Falcons. I had to readjust everything even though I couldn't even get the X Factor ability for Donald Roberts. Hopefully it shows up in this game. Trey Benson, Budda Baker, Marvin Harrison are the X Factor showing up. Let's see if we can beat the Atlanta Falcons to become an 8-2 team. Oh, and Michael Penix is the current starting QB for the Atlanta Falcons. They immediately moved on from Kirk. It seems like they're actually going to do that with Kirk in real life. 1st and 10 here for Penix and the Falcons. They will be throwing the ball, and we're all over him. It's going to be a coverage sack. The tight end was open over the middle. He just didn't see him. Zaven Collins, 2nd and 18. 2nd and 18, pass committing the team. Get this underneath. I have it all day, and a coverage sack again as he rolls back into pressure. Back-to-back sacks on the first 2 opening plays. Zaven Collins leaves it to a 3rd and 30. I wish that was Chase Young for a breakout challenge, but hey, Zaven Collins is balling. Pass committing the team. 3-man rush. Do not allow deep. Just do not allow deep. It's fine. fine. It's fine. And it's 3 sacks in a row. This time it's going to be Darius Robinson. 4th and 40. What are you doing, Penix? Generating his own pressure. 4th and 40 is ridiculous. Penix is an idiot. What is he doing? That should have been at safety. They're going to mark him on the 1. They have a superstar offensive lineman so they can see when we're blitzing. It's going to be a short punt, of course. Well, actually, that's a really deep punt for how it was. But Jaden Reese on the return. Great start for the offense and great start for the defense, of course. 3 sacks in a row. Michael Penix generated all those by himself. And, of course, I forgot we had Clayton Tune at quarterback. 1st and 10. We got play action here. Let's see what we're going to have. Not over the middle. I'm trying to step up in the pocket, and they will not get a sack. It will be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9, of course, we have to give it to Trey Benson here. Huge lane up the middle. Trey Benson, easy 1st down. 1st and 10. Let's see if we got Trey Benson again. They're right in the backfield for him. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. We got play action here after that failed run. Maybe Marvin Harrison. He's all over that. It was just a bad throw. I forced it. It was the only read I was looking at. Completely my fault. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for Penix because we're sending a blitz here, and they're immediately throwing it after all those interceptions. Drake London stays on his feet after the failed tackle. I don't know who that was, but 1st and 10. 2nd down and 7. They refuse to use Bijan for some reason. I'm all over that. And again, it's a coverage sack. Where are you going? Chase Young with the sack here. 3rd and 17. You love to see it. 3rd and 17. Let's see what we have. I have Pitts over the middle. He's probably going to take him down anyways. He's going deep. Dexter Weldon in coverage. Great swat down there. 4th and 17. Jesse Bates now is in the zone after that pick by me. We're going to try to switch that up, but it won't let me. Trey Benson. Oh my gosh. 72. Please get your block, dude. 2nd and 6. 2nd down and 6. Going right back to Trey Benson. Trey Benson with a nice lane there. He's going to leave it to a 3rd and 2. It's 3rd and 2. I could get a freebie pickup here with Trey Benson, or I could throw it deep, but at the same time, Jesse Bates is in the zone, so I'm just going to do a conservative play. Run it with Trey Benson. Easy 1st and 10. 1st and 10 going back to Trey Benson again. Trey Benson weaves through the linebacker, and he gets stopped there by Jesse Bates. 1st and 10 again. Jesse Bates is now out of the zone after that run, and Trey Benson just needs one more 10-yard run, and he will be in the zone for him. Great block on the outside there. Couldn't quite get the full edge. 2nd down and 5. 2nd and 5. Let's give it back to Trey Benson again. Great block from Gary Rivers. Trey Benson to the outside. He doesn't quite have the speed over Jesse Bates, who's saving these plays for them. 1st and 10. 1st down and 10. Let's see what we're going to have. That's not going to be open. That's going to be wide open. That's going to be Trey Benson again. He's going to drop the ball. 2nd and 10. 2nd down and 10. We're going to give it to Trey Benson on the crack toss. That's not going to go very far, but he weaves his way through. 3rd and 6. I know it's 3rd down and 6. I'm still going to run it anyways. We have Trey Benson in the zone. Let's just power forward on this if we can. Trey Benson with the trucks, and he kind of just gets glitched out there. 4th and 1. I'm not going to go for the field goal whenever I have Trey Benson in the zone. I'm just going to hand it off to him. 4th and 1, coming out with a fullback lead here. They got a 5-man set. Don't really care. Going to run it with Benson anyways. Huge lane for him, and he's going to make it a 1st and goal. Already 83 rushing yards in the 1st quarter just ended. They're not even going to come out and goal line here. Yeah, I'm just going to run ISO again and just run this down their throat, follow the lead, walk in touchdown for Trey Benson, and we will start with 7-0 against the Atlanta Falcons. And I shanked the kick. Typical of me to do that. 1st and 10 here. Still refusing to use Bijan for some reason. He's going out to the flat. Good coverage there, but still he's going to get the reception. 2nd and 4. 2nd down and 4. Still not using Bijan for some reason. He has so many options here. Finally takes one. Drake London. No, that's going to be Kyle Pitts with the slide down. And Chase Young, of course, gets injured during his breakout challenge. Great job, dude. 1st and 10, sending a blitz here, and it's going to be play action as they refuse to run the ball. And of course, BJ Ojolari gets the sack, the play after Chase Young goes down. And speaking of Chase Young, abdominal strain, not strange here, not Doctor Strange, abdominal strain will return soon. I don't care. Stay in the game, dude. And we got a 2nd and 18. What do we have? Maybe across the middle. Bijan's covered. Everything's really covered there. Terrible throw from Penix. Get him out of the game. He is so bad. 3rd and 18, pass committing the team. They're going to run the ball on 3rd and 18, I guess, to give their punter space, and he actually almost got there. That was the very first run I think they did with Bijan the entire game. Worked out great. 4th and 4. They're still going to punt. 1st and 10. Let's see what we got. I'm going to have Gary Rivers on the outside. Good stuff. Gary Rivers. 2nd down and 3. 2nd and 3. Going to hand this off here to Trey Benson. Trey Benson trying to power forward. Leaves it to a 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Going to hand it off here to Benson. Benson with a nice line. Nice truck too from Benson. 1st and 10. And they are pressed up on Jaden Reese, and it looks like they're going to press up on Marvin Harrison, but Marvin Harrison has A.J. Terrell in coverage. So hopefully Jaden Reese doesn't drop the pass. The safety's not there in coverage. Please don't drop it. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Good stuff. Finally, he holds on. Jaden Reese with the big reception. First and 10, we got Trey Benson again. Trey Benson trying to power forward here. Only gets 2. Second down and 8. Let's see what we have here. Trey Benson with the lane. Trying to power forward again. Third down and 4. 100 rushing yards on the day for him. Third down and 4. Let's see what we have. We have a screen dialed up here. Good stuff. Great block by 59. And Trey Benson's going to give us another first and 10. Obviously, we have to live through him considering we don't have Kyler, even though Clayton Tune hasn't been doing that bad at QB. First and 10 right back to Trey Benson again. Please get the fullback lead. Judon's going to pull me down from behind. Second down and 7. Second and 7. We got a halfback stretch here. Hit that hole. Move up field. Trey Benson's going to leave it to a 3rd and 1, winding down to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 1. I'm running play action here. I could easily step up here with Clayton Tune. Clayton Tune power. Clayton Tune. Oh, I was worried he was going to fumble there. Either way, that's going to be the 2-minute warning. That would have been sick if I could get a rushing touchdown with Clayton Tune. And they're not coming out in goal line. This is going to be a freebie here for Trey Benson. What are you even doing, Falcons, dude? Come on. Easy freebie. Walk in there for Trey Benson after cutting it back to the other side. Trey Benson's second touchdown on the day. Let's try and get that 2-point back. And once again, they're not coming out in goal line. So I'm just going to run it with Trey Benson again. 12-0 right now, and he is going to make it 14-0 untouched against the Atlanta Falcons. Honestly, I feel like this should have been a lot harder of a game. Just Michael Penix is stupid in simulation. He runs into pressure. He generates his own problems, and then he just makes dumb throws. So sounds a lot like me, but either way, I still win the games. First and 10, still passing the ball for some reason. He has way too much time. Somebody please get in there. Way too much time for Penix. Way too much time. Second down and 1. They got a 2-minute drill. Pass committing the team again. Second down and 1. Covered Bijan in the underneath, generating his own pressure. He gets sacked again. Chase Young back on the field. 3rd and 16. Pass commit the team. Run zone coverage. What are you doing? 3rd and 16. Please don't choke here, offense. They're going to run down the clock. I'm going to take a timeout so that way we have a little bit more time before halftime. They could run the ball here, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Another 3rd down and long conservative run play. Super dumb. That's the only time they're using Bijan, dude. And then they keep letting Penix throw the ball. That's just a dumb offensive scheme there. 4th and 7. We're going to get a chance to get some more points on the board before we get the ball back again after halftime. I pressed up on Marvin Harrison here. 1st and 10. Let's see what the safety does. He plays there, and that's just a bad throw. Thankfully, it was not actually fully thrown since it was a throw out of sack. 2nd down and 10. Let's see what we have here. Trying to step up, move around. Don't really like what I have. Going to run with Clayton Tune. Step out of bounds. 3rd and 2. 3rd down and 2. Still throwing the ball here. Michael Wilson, please get open on your drag route. Thank you. Please get out of bounds if you can. Going to take my final timeout here. I think we have something to work with. Kind of weird here. I know I have no timeouts. I'm still going to run the ball with Trey Benson. I don't think they're going to be expecting it. Yeah, they were expecting it. Let's run hurry up. See if we can get one more playoff really quickly to get in field goal range. Let's run a blocking formation there. I'm going to be looking for Trey McBride on the drag. They got a safety blitz coming across. Don't really have anything. Let's just heave it. Heave it, please. Jaden Reese. No way. No, we're not going to get there in time. I don't have any timeouts. No. Oh, that's so upsetting. If I kept that one timeout, he didn't get out of bounds. He laid inbounds. That was a sick catch, though, from Jaden Reese for the stat pad. Either way, we get the ball at halftime. Oh, should I defend the run inside against Bijan whenever they use him on 3rd and long? Yeah, ridiculous, dude. Defend short pass. We got 1st and 10. We got to play action. They're sitting down on that square. Should be open. Don't step up on it. He steps up on it. Okay, yeah, again, it's another throw that I could have just done better on. I shouldn't be throwing the ball at Clayton Tune. It wasn't a bad pass. I should have just lobbed it or touched past it. And Kyer Elam seriously gets the pick on me. He's trash, dude. Either way, yeah, again, it's just another interception from me. Typical. 1st and 10, sending a blitz. They're actually using Bijan? No way. And now that we've got a tackle for a loss on him, yeah, they're never going to use him again. 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13, and they're actually going back to him. I pass committed the team because it was 2nd and long, but actually they're starting to realize that he's the only good player on their team. Well, obviously not in real life, but right now in this game, he's the only good player actually doing something for them. 1st and 10, and they're going right back to him. Good stuff for them, finally learning what works. 2nd and 4. 2nd down and 4, going right back to Bijan. He's going to bounce it to the outside, jukes out Jaden Blackburn, Cody Barton with the tackle. 3rd and 3. 3rd down and 3, we'll be passing the ball. Got Bijan on the check down here. My guys are getting pancaked. Get all over him. Yeah, we got him. Good stuff, Darius Robinson. Yeah, my guys were getting pancaked. 4th and 3. They will take a field goal with Koo. Koo is going to put it up, and he's going to put it right down the middle, 14-3. We have a 2-score lead, middle of the 3rd quarter. No reason to throw the ball and keep making mistakes like I do. I'm just going to run it. 1st and 10, going back to Trey Benson again, of course. Nice lane there. Trey Benson trying to truck forward. Trey Benson leaves it to a 2nd and 2. I know a lot of you guys may be like, oh, you're only running the ball. Yeah, I have a 2nd-string quarterback. Let me mix something up here with this wheel route. They got a safety crashing down. Let me see if that could get open with Trey Benson. Triangle is actually going to be open. Trey Benson didn't really block. He didn't really know the ball was coming. But either way, 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Trey McBride. Could he step up on that? No, that's okay. It almost looked like it was going to get picked there. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 running against this huge front here, and we're going to be able to get through it, and we're going to truck through Jesse Bates. Trey Benson's a baller. Another 20 yards for him. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Back to Trey Benson again, of course. Huge lane for Benson. He gets the truck. Trey Benson gets dragged down from behind from Jesse Bates. 23 rushes, 165 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns on the day. Probably going to get the player of the week. 1st and goal. Trey Benson once again up the middle. Trey Benson powers forward. 3rd touchdown on the day for Trey Benson. Your player of the week. Easily Trey Benson here. He's hitting the stanky leg on you. I don't even know what that is. Either way, Trey Benson 21-3. Let's see if I can actually make a field goal with this time. It's up, and it is drilled by Jake Bates. 21-3. 1st and 10. They're going back to Bijan. No, it's going to be play action. Perfectly dialed up there, and I do finally see the X factor there on Donald Roberts, as we have 2 X factor safeties now. 1st and 10. Sending a blitz again. Bijan's got the block. Bad throw there from Penix. 2nd and 10. 2nd down and 10. It will be a Bijan run. I'm at the hole. He bounces it to the outside. Great tackle from Jalen Thompson. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Pass committing the team here. The whip route is wide open. He didn't take it. Why didn't he take it? Someone go after him. Someone go after him. Thank you. Nice wrap up there, Donald Roberts. He's just doing dumb decisions. He's not taking the routes. I don't know if that's an awareness problem in the game. Either way, he's just making bad throws and forcing wrong things into wrong places. That's kind of what your mom said last night. But either way, 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. And I know I'm doing this a lot of games, but a lot of these games are kind of getting just out of reach. I'm running shoe clock. The game's over. We're up by 3 scores. We have the ball. They're not going to do anything. 2nd down and 8, going back to Trey Benson again. Trey Benson meets the 5-man set line. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. They're showing blitz. I don't care. I have Trey Benson. I'm going to run it with Trey Benson again. Trey Benson, huge lane too. Trey Benson, 1st and 10. 1st and 10, going back to Trey Benson. Huge lane again. Amazing blocks from the receiver. Truck Jesse Bates doesn't quite get there. Still another 1st and 10, and he stays in bounds to run that clock. 203 yards, 3 touchdowns. I want to break a record today. 1st and 10, we got halfback stretch here to the outside. Benson's not going to be able to get there. 2nd and 10, and Benson's out of the zone for that. It was to the line of scrimmage. I guess they're going to count it behind the line of scrimmage. Either way, that will be the end of the 4th quarter. 2nd and 10, we're going to have play action here. That's not going to be open. Nothing is open. Nothing is open. I'm not going to force it. 3rd and 19. 3rd and 19, probably going to bomb it to Michael Wilson if I get the chance. He just ran a terrible route. Move upfield. Move upfield. No way can I run this with Clayton Tune. Clayton Tune leaves it to a 4th and 1. I'm going to go for it just to rub it in their face. Why not? 4th and 1. Of course, we're running with Trey Benson. They ran a ran commit there, as you can see. Everyone was sent. Still got a 1st and 10. 30 rushes for him on the day. 1st and 10 again. Going back to Trey Benson again. Oh my gosh, 74th. A great block there. 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Back to Trey Benson again. Good blocks up the field. Trey Benson, another 1st and 10. Let's try and break some records. 1st and 10. Going back to Trey Benson again, of course, trying to break it to the outside. Trey Benson is going to lose actually 2 yards there. 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12. We got a fullback lead here. Good stuff by the offensive lineman. I just waited too long. Amazing truck from Benson. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. I'm still going to be running the ball. Don't care. And if you just held your block a little longer, or if I bounce it to the outside, I would have had it. And I'm going to go for it again because I don't care. The game's over. Why not? I'm going to go for it as many times as I please because the game is completely over. They have no chance of coming back. Oh, Michael Wilson was so open. They just got in the backfield really quickly. They were tired of it. I don't care. The game is over. Pass committing the team because, of course, they have to throw it at this point in the game. I'm all over this, and I'm going to be able to drag him down. Wasn't able to keep up with the route, though. 2nd and 1. 2nd down and 1. Of course, they're throwing the ball again. What are they going to have? They could have this over the middle. They're going to go to Bijan in the check down. Nice open field tackle. Jaden Blackburn. 1st and 10. Pass committing the team, of course. Again, just going to do it the entire way down the field. Got this. Please, someone get your guy, and I missed the hit stick. It's going to be a touchdown, Kyle Pitts. That's unfortunate. Whatever. Don't care. And, of course, they're going to try and drag out the game and go for an onside. Just please catch the ball. Please just grab it. Go down, go down, go down. Jaden Reese always likes to drop stuff. Don't want to do it again. 1st and 10. We got Trey Benson again. Trey Benson, power. Good stuff. 2nd and 7. 2nd down and 7. Running it with Benson again. Huge lane. Great block from the fullback. Weird glitch there and how he just fell over. But either way, that will be the 2-minute warning. 1,500 rushing yards on the season, 11 touchdowns, and we're only in week 11. 1st and 10, probably the 40th carry for Benson on the day, but he has the superstar ability recuperation, so he never gets tired. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, the Falcons are taking timeouts, which is ridiculous considering how far gone this game is. They take another one after another Benson 1st and 10. 1st and 10 again, and he's back in the zone. Benson, walk-in touchdown for his 4th touchdown of the day. Yeah, keep taking your timeouts, Falcons, as if that's going to help you. Benson, what a monster. And I shanked the kick again. I just don't know what I'm bugging on. It's just me. Jake Bates is definitely not going to get the Kicker of the Year award because of me. And out comes Michael Penix to probably throw another interception or roll into generated pressure. Either way, going to pass commit the team, bring down Donald Roberts to his zone. Got this, all over it. Kyle Pitts tackled. Yeah, sure. Keep running, hurry up, as if that's going to actually help you. 2nd down and 6. Probably going to go down on this check down, running into traffic. And wow, great job to check that down, actually. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, pass committing the team again, of course. Got this. Move upfield, please. Good tackle in the open field. Donald Roberts, 2nd down and 9 as the clock continues to run. I don't know what they're doing. Please just keep running zone coverage. I would like it set to that every time. Got this over the middle. Got this over the middle. Someone go after the QB, please. He's going to throw it down the field. Good job there, but he steps out of bounds. 3rd and 9. 3rd down and 9. What do we have here? Way too much time, obviously. Somebody go after the QB, please. And he's going to go wide open over the middle. Why is he getting so much time? Why is he getting so much time? I guess my defense doesn't care. I mean, I don't really care that much either, but at the same time, it's like, I want to end the game, dude. Come on. 1st and 10 again. What do we have? We got Mooney. Somebody go after the QB. Somebody get the QB. My gosh, great break up there from Donald Roberts. 2nd and 6. Broken ribs from Darius Robinson as he's injured again, dude. I can never rely on that guy. 2nd down and 10. Let's see what we have. I have Pitts over there. What are we going to have? Probably Bijan. Finally, another coverage sack. 3rd sack on the day for Zaven Collins. He would be the thumbnail if Bijan Robinson wasn't such a baller already. But let's see what we have. Got to get this check down. It's another coverage sack. Chase Young. He's definitely got to get his breakout development trait. If they don't give Chase Young it, I don't know what is, dude. I mean, Penix was just an idiot that entire game. He was just straight moronic. Best game you could have had. Well, really, it's like, really, it was just Penix. He just sucked. He was so bad. I know it's like, oh, Clayton Tune has the worst pass rating. He sucked. He ran out into so much coverage. He had a garbage time touchdown. It doesn't matter. Let me see his offensive line here, and they're going to blame his offensive line, even though he generated all of the pressure for his own team. If you just go to the Falcons, they got sacked 8 times today. 8 times, they're going to blame the offensive lineman. He was trash. He was trash. There was nothing good about him. And then on the rushing scheme, what were they doing? 7 rushes for Bijan? What are you possibly thinking? What a terrible scheme to allow Penix to throw the ball after that trash performance. Clayton Tune, sure, I didn't do well. I don't care. 40 rushes for Benson's, 6.9 per carry. Nice. 4 touchdowns, 4 broken tackles. I feel like he had a lot more than that. And then 1 rush over 20 yards. 23 was his longest. 106 yards after contact, dude. That could be an all-time high rushing game. I mean, that's crazy, dude. Michael Wilson, I mean, yeah, we had like no receptions. Wow. Yeah, Marvin Harrison fantasy owners are quite mad. Only 1 sack on the day from Isaiah Adams, probably my fault. Donald Roberts had a great game, 7 tackles, and then tackles for a loss here. 3 from Chase Young, 3 total tackles. So he didn't necessarily get the 5 tackles, but he got 3 tackles for a loss, 3 sacks. That's definitely worthy of a development upgrade for a breakout challenge. Let me know down in the comments below if he doesn't get it. Let me know if I should just give it to him anyways, because that's still a great game. Then 3 tackles for a loss for Zaven Collins. I guess a tackle for a loss also counts for a sack as well. But either way, they both had 3 because of the coverage sacks. Darius Robinson with 1.5, 1 for BJ Ojulari, and then half a sack for Kenny Sears. I don't know how he got that. Pass deflections, 1 from Dexter Weldon, and then a safety 0, and then defensive touchdowns is 0. I feel like Donald Roberts had 1 as well for deflections, but I guess it's not going to count it. And Trey Benson gets another skill upgrade. Let's just do elusive back. Let's just do power back because I want to get him freight train if I could possibly get there at some point. I doubt we will. +2 trucking, +1 break tackle, +1 awareness. Continues to be a baller, 93 speed. He's amazing. And then linebacker breakout challenge for Kenny Sears. He had a solid game. He had a couple tackles. He had a half a sack. I don't know if it's going to be good enough, though, to get him that development trade upgrade, coach. The defense had success in some areas today. What? They only allowed 10 parents. 10 points. How was the growth of Kenny Sears that helped that defense? Let's see. I don't know. Dev upgrade for Kenny Sears to superstar. Okay, cool. Trey Benson is still going to be the thumbnail. Don't care. Trey Benson out here breaking records. And then what do we got here for the defensive line? 3 sacks, 3 tackles for a loss from Chase Young. Also, I think he had like 4 tackles. But The staff and I have a different goal in mind for you, but good job leading the defense in some good things. Some good thing. You had 3 sacks, dude. That was the best game you could have had. Did a lot to limit my impact in there. What? So I just focused on doing my job and helping the others make plays. What are you doing? What are you talking about? Okay, you know what? Sure. Why not just give me stop with all this conversation stuff. Just give me the development upgrade. We have one new injury as well. Of course, Darius Robinson, he's out for 4 weeks. That sucks. Hopefully, I don't have to refresh my roster again. I probably will have to. Now that I think about it, yeah, I'm going to have to refresh my roster again. Now that Kenny Sears and Chase Young has the X Factor ability. Yeah, Chase Young, I want him to have that ability, and he has an upgrade, so we're just going to get him that upgrade once more. Speed rusher archetype, anything useful. +3 block, shedding power moves, pursuit, and tackle is all nice. And offensively, team looks great. Defensively, it's just getting better and better. It's getting better and better. Kenny Sears, we will probably just spam pass coverage, so I'll auto upgrade that. Then his abilities wise, let's actually upgrade the coverage thing now and then look at his ability slots. +3 zone coverage, +1 awareness for him, and then upgrading him one more time here. He has +2 man coverage, +1 play rec and tackle and awareness, I think. Form tackler defenders with this ability have a larger timing window for landing perfect hit sticks. I don't really care. Adrenaline rush, pass rushers, he's not a pass rusher. Extra pop, defenders with this ability have a greater chance of forcing fumbles when landing perfect hit. I don't want the hit sticks, dude. I want something else. Recuperation, that would be nice. I love recuperation. My starters always stay on the field with that ability, but anything else for the upgrades, I'm now going to have to refresh my entire team and do this again. Yeah, that's super annoying. But either way, glad that Chase Young is a superstar X Factor. And of course, let me see Trey Benson's weekly award. And for the weekly awards here, we already know who it's going to be. I'm going to have to face the 5 and 6 Panthers. Hopefully, I don't have to face Miles Sanders. If you know, you know. Trey Benson here, absolute baller. 276 rushing yards, 4 rushing touchdown, 1 reception for 6 yards, averaging 6.9 per carry, 40 carries. Amazing. He had more total touchdowns than Josh Allen last week for that. So that's amazing. Let's see if he broke some records. Let's go into the record book. Let's do in a game. And then for rushing touchdowns, 6 from a Cardinals fullback in 1930. That doesn't count, dude. If you weren't around playing in the league during social media, your stats don't count, all right? But rushing yards, Adrian Peterson, 296. So we weren't quite there. This is ridiculous that this fullback had 6 rushing touchdowns in a game. But anyways, guys, apart from that, we're about to close out this video. I just saw the upgrade players. Let me upgrade these guys real quick. It's going to be Donald Roberts. I'm actually interested to know what he wants here, as we're going to have a zone coverage archetype for him. He's going to go up to an 81, +3 play rec, +2 tackle, +1 zone coverage. You like to see that. But anyways, guys, apart from that, I thank you guys all for watching. Our win streak continues to be here. And of course, we get Kyler Murray back on the team in the next video. So anyways, guys, once again, I thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.